Shayna Baszler, arguably one of the best NXT Women's Champions of all time. And once she made it to the main roster, she was never treated the same. So today, I decided to fix that, and we're going to take her in a 1-year journey having every single current Women's Championship title, not including the UK title and all the other ones, just the ones that are currently active right now. Singles, not tag team. So we start off with Backlash, and she defends the title against Liv Morgan, the Raw title, and retains. Head into Hell in a Cell, she faces Natalya, and for some odd reason, loses the title. Then goes to NXT In Your House, where she defends the title against Alba Fire and retains. Then we head out to Money in the Bank, where there's no women's Money in the Bank match, but she defends the title against Shotzi and retains the SmackDown title. Head into the Great American Bash, defends against Zoe Stark, and retains. Going to SummerSlam, she didn't have a match. Goes to Clash at the Castle, and she does not have a match. Then we go into Extreme Rules, where she tries to get her title back against Natalya and fails to do so. Then headed to Survivor Series, she doesn't have a match. Then at NXT War Games, she defends the title against Alba Fire and loses. Then we head into Day 1, she doesn't have a match at Day 1, no New Year's Evil. Then we go into SmackDown title against Lacey Evans, retains. And by the way, Dakota Kai wins the Women's Royal Rumble. Going into Elimination Chamber, she defends the SmackDown title against Xia Li and retains. Going to NXT Stand and Deliver, doesn't have a match, so we go into Mania. Night 1, she teams up with Nikki Cross against Dakota Kai and Becky. And for some reason, I don't know why they had this match, but it turns out Dakota and Becky win the match. Night 2, the main event of WrestleMania. Dakota Kai coming into this WrestleMania main event as one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, even though the belts have no prestige to them. This is the biggest match in her career. Shayna Baszler comes out, obviously ready to main event. This is actually the main event. I didn't even do this. They did this themselves. This is the main event of WrestleMania Night 2. Fuck Roman at this point, right? So here we go. Can Shayna retain? The match starts, and immediately Shayna just goes after Dakota. Dakota cannot get any type of offense in. It was just clearly Shayna's world. It was like Brock Lesnar versus John Cena at SummerSlam kind of thing. Going after Dakota's arm, trying to tear apart that arm until she gave up, and she couldn't. Shayna was just stayed on her the whole entire match. It was looking like a squash match. It was sad. That Royal Rumble win meant nothing at this point, and it was just straight up Shayna going all the way. The match just started, and we thought it was over right here. 1, 2, and Dakota survived. Then Dakota finally tried to get some offense in, started blocking Shayna's kicks, but then Shayna regained her momentum and started bashing Dakota Kai in her face. And we go on. Dakota tried a quick and did not get it. And then back to the freaking Shayna Baszler ending this match. Dakota finally gets some more offense in, trying to show Shayna that she deserves this WrestleMania match, this main event. She's going to win this Smack title. Goes after Shayna's arm. And then it was straight up Dakota after this. And then the biggest comeback, I did not expect this to happen. She was going at it. She would not let Shayna breathe, and that's exactly what she needed to do. And then Shayna thought she finally had her again, and Dakota said, nah, this is my WrestleMania moment. Then went after Shayna's leg. Takes her to the outside, does a huge jump from the top rope, takes her down, and then tries to get Shayna in a spear. And then it was game over after that. Goes back into the ring, puts up Dakota, puts her in a submission, and as soon as it's locked in, she taps out. So Shayna Baszler retains the SmackDown Women's Championship at the main event of WrestleMania. So Shayna did not have the best year when it came to holding each title. She only ended up retaining the SmackDown Women's Championship, and that would be the only title she holds on to throughout this whole year as all the champions. Did you guys enjoy this video? Do you guys want another one of these? I already did the Bad Bunny one. If you didn't watch that one, you can go check that out on the channel. I don't know which one I'm going to do next. Put in the comments if you know what you want to see next. I have a lot on the list, but it's up to you guys.